Hi, I have a story to tell you. This story comes from my favorite book. My favorite book is the Bible. I have some things in this box to help me tell this story. Let's see. I wonder what this could be. Wow, it's pretty big and it's very green. It could be a park, big field at the park. Maybe it's baseball. It's from a baseball field. Let's see what else we have. Ah, this is very blue. I wonder if it's a cloud in the sky. Or maybe it's just sky. It could be water. This is very dark. It's dark. It looks a little scary. I wonder if it's somebody's eyes. They don't look very happy. Oh, now this is a long piece. It could be a stick. Maybe it's a path. You'll walk right down that path from the beginning to the end. Well, here's a whole bunch more of them. Huh. There's one. Could be a road. You could travel between the pieces. Or maybe it's something to build. It kind of reminds me of building a house. As I make this taller, it gets stronger. If that was a house, we'd need a way to get inside. We could make a door. And now someone could go in and out, in and out. I wonder who lives in this house. Now I know. I know who lives there. Look, these are sheep. This must be a sheepfold. That's what a place that the sheep live in is called a sheepfold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheep. I think we're ready to tell the story. Once there was a man that lived on earth, and he was a kind and good person. He taught the people so many things about being helpful and kind on earth. The people loved him and they followed him and they wanted to hear him talk. And some people didn't know who he was. One person asked him, "Who are you?" He said, "I'm the Good Shepherd, and I know all of my sheep's names. I take good care of my sheep." The shepherd let his sheep out of the sheepfold, and they would follow him because they trusted him and they knew that he was looking out for their good. He took them to the green grass that was fresh so they could eat and get everything they needed. And they would eat the fresh grass, and he watched over them. And then he would lead them to the blue fresh water where they would get water to drink. And they always knew he was going to lead them to the right place. They trusted him. Now sometimes he had to lead them through dark and scary places. But the sheep knew that he was going to take care of them and he wasn't going to leave them. He would watch them, and so they followed him through dark and scary places. He was always there to make sure that they were going to be okay. Now, when the sheep would get back home with the shepherd, he would make sure that they were all with him, and that he would count each of his sheep before he went to sleep. And they go back in their sheepfold. 1, 2, 3, 4. If one was missing, the shepherd did not go to sleep himself. He did not go eat his dinner. He would go and look for the lost sheep. Even when he was tired, he knew he must find his lost sheep, and he would look every place they had been until he found his lost sheep. And when he'd find his lost sheep, he would carry that sheep home, and he would talk to him and say, "It's okay, I will never leave you." And he would carefully get his sheep back in the sheepfold where he was safe. And he would count his sheep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he could rest, knowing his sheep were all safe. I wonder what it would feel like to be one of his sheep, to be taken care of. I wonder what it would feel like to be the sheep and to walk through the dark and scary places. I wonder if you ever felt like one of these sheep. Have you ever been in a dark or scary place? I wonder who the Good Shepherd really is. The Bible tells us the Good Shepherd is Jesus. Jesus knows his sheep's names. We're his sheep. He knows your name, and he knows my name. He leads us to good places, like the green grass and the fresh water. And sometimes we have to do things that are a little bit scary. But Jesus is always with us, and he won't leave us. He'll make sure we get home safely with him. And if we do get lost, he'll go find us. That's the story of the lost sheep and the Good Shepherd.